Hi everybody, Karen Mount Carter here. I'm calling this rooftop feng shui tips. I'm up on a rooftop and I thought I would share some just ideas off the top of my head in hopes that it can help you move your stuff and change your life. See this little building right here? See that corner of the building, how it's sort of poking in this direction? I want you to go outside your house and look to see if you have any corners of the home poking at your house in, maybe it's pointing towards your bedroom window or pointing where you spend a lot of time. If you have that situation where you have a poison arrow like pointing at you and just like kind of going, and oh, that's so annoying. Don't point at me like that. It's so annoying, right? So if you don't want these poison arrows pointing at you, you can do a little feng shui tip, a little feng shui trick, a little feng shui cure, and that would be to place a mirror, reflecting it back upon itself. I have had people lean mirrors up against the property line fence because of a neighbor. They want to push their noise away. I have had people use mirrors to push poison arrows away. Noise upstairs from neighbors above, below, anything you could push and deflect using a mirror. And also, if it's sort of like a lot of points, perhaps a convex mirror to take a bunch of angles of things that might be pointing at your house. The convex mirror is often used when you have a circular driveway. So the cars come in, ding, 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 and there's like a whole bunch of times where a whole bunch of angles that car is pointing at the house as it's coming in on the property. So I would recommend a convex mirror pointing out towards that circle drive so that car energy is not hitting the face of the house. Hitting the face of the house. We don't want that. Maybe you're on a T street and the end of the street is coming right at you. Ooh, that's a tough one. Put it off. Flick it back upon itself. Deflect it away before it hits the face of the house. I have used that little gazing globe, that old 50s mirror ball on a pedestal out in a yard. It's coming back in style thanks to Feng Shui. Sometimes I've placed that in a landscape. Maybe architecturally, I've used several of the balls out in the garden, kind of making it a cute little design, something like that. And we're doing that with the intention. Gotta always add the invisible to our 3D cure. And we're going to use the intention of deflecting anything away. Noisy neighbor, end of a T street, pointy arrows pointing at us. So anything that you consider maybe negative, maybe it's a cemetery, a funeral home, church, some corporate building, some government building, I don't know, whatever's in your vicinity that you don't like, push it away from you using that mirror cure. Whether it's a flat mirror, maybe it's directly above your front door because you have a tree right in front of your front door. This is how the energy's trying to get in your house. Oh my gosh, we can't have our mouth blocked because the front door is the mouth of chi. It's where all the energy comes into the body of your house. So if you got something blocking your front door, put a mirror directly above it with the intention of pushing that item off and away from the mouth of your house. It's a lot of feng shui tips about using mirrors and helping energy get in your house, as well as protecting the house from neighboring objects in the landscape. Hope that's been a good feng shui tip for you. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Join my Move Your Stuff with Karen membership if you want. All the links are below. I'd love to hear how using a mirror has solved a problem in your little feng shui world. Talk to you soon.